Hey, welcome back to Teaching Them. I've got a lesson for you today that pairs well with Daniel chapter 3. In Daniel chapter 3, it's the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego and how they went through the fiery furnace when King Nebuchadnezzar was angry with them for not worshiping the golden statue that he had created. So to do this, I encourage you to tell the story. I would read it straight from Daniel 3. It's really good. I don't think you can improve upon the story very much. And so I would just maybe take turns having people read from the story, and that's really exciting. And then I would finish it off with this demonstration. In this demonstration, what you're going to do is you're going to take a handkerchief, and I encourage you to make a cotton handkerchief or get a cotton handkerchief. Don't use polyester. Other types of materials may burn, they may melt when you set them on fire, because that's what we're going to do today. So cotton handkerchief, then you're going to need some rubbing alcohol. This is 70% isopropyl alcohol. That's a good one that you want to get. You're going to need some water, and you're going to need a little bit of salt, and a salt shaker is fine. Spoon to stir in the salt. You're going to need a lighter of some sort, and then you'll need tongs, and the tongs should be metal, not rubber or plastic, or you could use a long stick. But the idea is you want to get the flames out away from your body when you do it. So that is a good caution to you to not catch yourself on fire. So here's the way that it works. You create a solution. I have a little container here with a lid. The lid's important because it keeps the alcohol from evaporating. So in here, I have mixed together about 50% water and 50% isopropyl alcohol. And so that 50-50 mixture is pretty good and pretty reliable. But sometimes if it's not lighting well enough, what I'll do is I'll add more. And so I might go to 60-40 in order to make sure I have enough alcohol that it's catching fire. The way that this trick works, so you have the cloth that's cotton again, and you dip it into the mixture. And what happens is the water kind of protects the fabric. The water evaporates and cools the fabric as it evaporates, while the alcohol is burning very quickly. It burns off. And so as you are burning it, the water is evaporating. You'll see steam coming off of it, and that'll protect this. And so at the end, you'll be able to show them no burns in this, but the flames will be pretty impressive. Most of the time you want to do this activity out of doors, and so I would encourage you to get yourself a good space for that. I've done it quite a number of times indoors, but with high ceilings. And typically I have not had a problem setting off a fire extinguisher because there's no smoke produced. But I suppose if you had a fire extinguisher that registered heat, you wouldn't want to be too close to that, because the heat that comes off of this, it's pretty hot. It won't burn you if you don't get too close to it, but it is pretty hot. So I'm going to do a demonstration. I'm going to switch to outdoors to do that, and I hope you'll enjoy. All right, so I added a little more alcohol because I wasn't getting the flame that I wanted. So I'm going to do it like this. Sometimes it's good to practice this a couple times, experiment with it, make sure you have the right mix on your alcohol and your water. Put some salt in there. The salt makes the flames more visible. There we go. So this represents Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the fiery furnace. I'm going to go a little lower. And as long as the kids hold it out, that there's very little danger that they're going to hurt themselves. So you get a pretty good flame going. And then it'll go out after a few seconds. You can see a little steam coming off. That steam is the water. And the water was protecting the handkerchief. So now you can see it's cool to the touch immediately after you do it. And then you can show the kids no burns. No burns. Pretty impressive. and the kids will go, wow, that's really incredible. So I encourage you to try this one. I think you'll have a lot of fun with it. I just want to remind them at this point that Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego went into the fiery furnace. What?
The dog just pooped.
Is it on the video?
Yeah.
Oh, great.